What's going on, guys? Today you join me on the coast of Agios Stefanos in Corfu. There's lots of these swifts and swallows and stuff, martins going around, house martins, and honestly I want to get some pictures of them flying with the 100 to 400, see how it performs. But honestly, this view is incredible, man. This vista, oh my god, like such a nice view. We could stand here all day, to be honest, but yeah, need to get some photography done. I've got some photography done throughout the holiday, like, you know, going out and about and managing to get different things, but birding has been really quiet, really, to be honest, on the forefront of this. Mainly came out here to chill out and just take a lot of landscape photos and stuff like that, but I brought the 100 to 400 in hopes of seeing some wildlife, and I've been able to get a few photos of some species that I don't actually recognise. But yeah, hopefully get some nice photos of these martins and swifts and swallows and stuff over the sea and everything, because these are awesome to watch. They're just so difficult to track with the camera. But yeah, the 100 400 so far has performed really well. I've got some great photos with it, even just landscape shots and stuff. But looking forward to see how it performs with the tracking and everything compared to the Sigma, because the Sigma is a little slow. I have a feeling this is going to be a lot faster. So let's put it to the test and see how it does.
So just to interject, this video is to show you the struggles of this lens and how I struggled with it right at the get-go, but also the pictures I did manage to get that were actually quite good. In the long term, obviously, I've improved a lot with this lens. This was actually the very first time I'd used this lens. I literally bought it and we went to Corfu literally the day after. So it is one of those things. It was the first time me using this lens. It was probably in the worst conditions possible for this lens as well. The heat haze was insane. There was temperatures of anywhere between 30 and 40 degrees centigrade. Middle of the day, the brightest, harshest of conditions, and I still went out and took it out there to give it a real test. And to be fair, some of the shots I got very happy with. Some of the shots I got not happy with at all. So I think you'll see in this video just how good this lens can be and some of the struggles that you will face with it. But I think it's a very good test, and I think it's done a very good job when it has locked on focus and it has kept tracking, and I've been able to keep up with the subject, which one of the subjects I was shooting was swifts and swallows. Very, very difficult to track, even at 400 millimeters. So, you know, at those speeds, when they're coming low, right close to you, without being able to focus on one and just watch it the entire time, which is what I should have been doing, yeah, I think the lens actually performed pretty well, especially when I'm switching from subject to subject as they're coming at me. So I probably used it in the worst way possible and still got some decent results. So let's get back to the video.
So just continued walking down the path, and at the side of me, a bird going mad. Sardinian warbler. I haven't been able to see it yet, but hoping, fingers crossed, I can get some shots of it if it ever pops its head out. But there's so much noise, and there's loads of swallows and stuff going round. I don't know if you can hear this. No idea. Lots of weird and wonderful things here, that's for sure. It's currently 11:30 as well, so I've not actually got that much time left, really. I'm gonna have to be back to the hotel in the next like hour or two, just to top up with sun cream and get back, because I didn't want to be out all day. But yeah, it's one of them. Oh, little bird, just scared the life out of it. Oh well, I will give you guys an update soon. So again, this view is absolutely incredible, honestly. I've come for a walk and yeah, I mean, look at that. This is absolutely stunning, man. Absolutely stunning. Sorry for the plane noise. My only disappointment really is the fact that there isn't actually any other birds apart from like swifts and the odd seagull. I mean, there's a Sardinian warbler that I've not seen, and a few other little birds, like one that I scared that I think was just a house sparrow. But yeah, the variety of birds is very limited on this part of the island, at least. There was pigeons and doves and stuff in Corfu town, and I can see lots of butterflies. We've seen a couple of lizards, again pine martins or sand martins, whichever ones. Look at this little thing on the outcrop here. Tiny little thing. Wow. But the island's out there and this view behind me. Oh man. Let me drop my phone. This place is incredible, man. Absolutely beautiful place Corfu is, but yeah, I'm not sure how much further I can go on here. And the sea is so blue. It's beautiful, man. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm nearer the end of this part of it. I'm gonna have to go back very soon. Couple of villas and different things up here as well, but yeah, I was just hoping. I mean, like last night I saw what I thought was a buzzard, caught a quick snap of it on the phone. Camera was in my bag and it was too dark for me to get a decent shot anyway when we did see it. But yeah, it's been been a good holiday. It's been between 40 and 25 degrees, pretty much. I will be right back because there's a little bird right to my right hand side. So the little bird that I saw, I think some kind of shrike, but I'll pop a few pictures up on the screen and a little bit of video that I managed to get before it flew off, including it taking off, as there was a couple of people that kind of came out of nowhere and yeah, kind of ended up where it wasn't happy and it decided to leg it. But down there is just where the harbour is. It goes like sort of into that way there. But this woodland place is full of life. I can hear a lot of birds. The only thing is getting close to them because, well, I don't even know how you go about walking through all that. But yeah, it's a beautiful island, Corfu, and definitely worth a trip just for the scenery. But I'll be putting some scenic photos up as well that I took with the 24 to 105 as well as the RF 100 to 400. Some of the pictures I've managed to get are incredible, really. So very, very happy with the trip overall. It looks like there is another little bird on the power lines a little bit further up, so it may be one of Shrike again. Looks very similar. That tree that's just there, I literally had a strike. I think it was a shrike, a great grey shrike or something like that in that tree. And I was trying to be a bit clever and go around the back of this bush. And I made like one small movement, one small sound, and off it went and flew completely the opposite direction. So this little bit here, I tried to walk into it. This bit here that's raised up, I tried to walk into it, got on top of that earlier, and it was basically a sinkhole. So I ended up to my kneecaps in it, which isn't the best, but you know, is what it is when you're at these places. You just don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, managed to see some wildlife today. There'll obviously be quite a lot of different shots in another video as well. Just exploring Corfu, and honestly the photos from that day are phenomenal, but they're all landscapes and stuff. There's the odd attempt at a photo of wildlife which didn't really work out, but yeah, trying to get used to this lens and how it works and the best setup for it. Not exactly the easiest thing, and I'm currently climbing up this thing. You got all these martins here, or swift swallows, that kind of thing, all around us. That's basically the seems to be whatever wildlife is here for the most part is just those, and especially in Agios Stefanos anyway, however you want to pronounce it. But that does seem to be the main bulk of the wildlife, unfortunately. Just swifts, barn swallows, and martins, that sort of thing. But don't get me wrong, they're beautiful and I love watching them, but boy are they hard to photograph. Trying to track them is so difficult, but managed to get a few good shots hopefully. And yeah, we're going to carry on back the way we came, go back the way we came and go back to the hotel now, and hopefully be able to get that sort of thing sorted. But I've been trying to get some photos of the butterflies and big moths and stuff as well, but they just won't, they don't land on anything. So it makes it very, very difficult to photograph them because they move so fast as well. So yeah, this lens is definitely a challenge at the moment for me, but I think it's worth the money. I am considering the 100 to 500 still, but yeah, I'm not sure how that's going to work because finances are not in the best place at the moment. But I think I'm going to sell the Sigma potentially. I mean, I said about that, I might potentially sell the Sigma, keep the 100 to 400 for now, because it is a great lens. It's just a bit dark. So yeah, but as you can see, Corfu is beautifully green and it's a beautiful place to be. So without further ado, I'll show you some more photos on the way back to the hotel, and then we'll wrap it up. Yeah, one very quick word of warning. Paths like these, I've just seen a snake going across one, so yeah, do be careful where you put your feet and watch where you're standing and stuff like that, because like I said before, I ended up knee deep in what I thought was just a bunch of grass. That snake could have been in there, and I've just seen one crossing the path, so yeah, do be careful, because I have no idea what kind of snake it was. But yeah, that does show that they are kind of, the wildlife here is insane. You just don't see it a lot of the time, and then out of nowhere it can pop out, so be careful. So I'm currently walking back to the hotel. Apparently Merlin's picked up a Beeater. I haven't seen one. I was hoping to see them, but the warbler as well kept itself hidden as well. Just no luck with that sort of thing this time around. But I've literally had one day to actually come out and explore for like half a day, so yeah, I wasn't really expecting all that much, to be completely honest, for half a day's work. But yeah, managed to get some decent shots of the swallows and swifts, hopefully. But yeah, honestly I think I'm going to wrap the video up there. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.